via Battlefy and Discord to participate in a qualifier. Obviously, this qualifier is closed, but the next qualifiers coming up are going to be on Fridays and Sundays for the next month or so.
We are getting ready to come back into this match, and we actually have a double Sirius. We're going to be seeing a Sirius on each side. I did not expect that at all.
I guess you could say this is going to be a very serious match.
Heyo.
Sorry, TJ's in here, so I'm making up for the lack of very, very, very poor humor. But going into game one right now, we have some interesting comps on the left side, but then it's going to be Shifu, Oldor, and Sirius up against the right side, Sirius, Taya, and Paloma. But hopping right into the game, we're going to see some awesome action coming out from the left team. Q-Boy, we're going to be doing some serious damage. Shifu, IRF, trying to get his counter proc, but it's not going to matter to him. The orb is up, but he's going to be petrified, which means that red team's going to be able to secure the orb. Shifu is now in the middle of everything, doing his best to do as much damage as possible. His counter is going to be proc, and he's going to hop onto the Paloma, doing as much damage as possible. The Javelin is going to hit, and he's really wailing on it right now. That's going to be a great serious ultimate, though, to try and deter him. He's going to be in cap before that ultimate's going to be over, but Shifu, he's going to get panicked. He's going to get onto the side of the map, and that's actually going to be a pickup, though, for Q-Boy Crew. In a 3v2 scenario right now, the orb is up. Sirius uses his ultimate to kind of zone up the Taya, but that's going to be two Sirius ultimates crossing the streams, and right now Taya is going to be in trouble because of it. Sirius trying to catch up to her, but his immaterial, unfortunately, is going to run out. He's going to have to back out of escapes, out of time, and it's not looking too good right now for Gas Squad.
Well, unfortunately, it isn't. However, Taya, if she can get an ultimate, they might be able to swing it, but she's very low health, so it's going to be hard. And that double incap earlier from Shifu was just absolutely dynamite. And here comes the ultimate from Sirius, taking her so low. Shifu's going to be able to clean it up, and that is likely going to be it here. And first round looks like it is heavily in favor of Gas Squad.
That was an amazing ultimate from E-Dubs to really just try and finish her off and push her away. And he's going to follow through with another weakening strike to finish off Q-Boy Crew. Great job. Great job there from the blue side Q-Boy Crew. 1-0. I wouldn't necessarily call that clean, but that was definitely very well composed. We see finally a team that can rival Gas Squad's teamwork.
I am sorry, I was confused. Are the team names backwards on the stream? Can somebody verify that for me?
Yes, it does seem that the team names are backward on the stream. On the left side, we're going to have Q-Boy Crew, and on the right side, we're going to have Gas Squad. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, it was confusing me, man. You guys had it all right. I'm the goofball, so my bad on that one, y'all.
It's all good. Right away, we're going to see IRF diving into that backline. He's going to get petrified, X-Strike, stunned, and it's going to be doing some serious damage, but it doesn't matter. His immaterial, as well as the heals from his Oldor, mean that he can survive for as long as possible. He's going to get panicked and rooted away, but that's not going to be the end for him. He's going to try and Javelin into the orb, and we're going to see who picks it up. Red team is actually going to pick it up. Gas Squad looking pretty healthy right now, and it looks like their strategy is really finally turning up. They're able to kind of section off that Shifu, deny him any kind of damage to the backline. A Paloma ulti just in case means that she's not going to be taking any damage from that Shifu, but he's going to hop on her. A nice spear thrust means that he's going to be healed up. A Javelin's going to miss, though. Z Travesty repositioning, roots the Shifu, and Z Travesty right now looking like a pretty strong Paloma for his team. That's going to be one kill going over Gas Squad, but the Whirling Blades are going to spell trouble for them. Shifu right now looking for his engage. Unfortunately, his counter's not going to be triggered, but the immaterial does save him. He tries to ultimate, but he gets feared out of it. A great fear right there. He's going to try and heal up right now, and the Whirling Blades once again trying to do as much damage as possible. IRF looking for the engages, but he's not going to be able to find them. It's looking like a really intense match, though, as a serious counter is triggered. He's going to reposition. They're going to be looking to take the orb. They do get the orb for red team, and right now, Gas Squad coming back loud and strong.
Yeah, a really good comeback here from Gas Squad. I'm a little perplexed here about the Battlerite pickups for Sirius, for Phenon playing Sirius. He got the Orbit, which is Lunar Strike hits, restore sunlight charges. So he's going like super heavy heal oriented, especially when he has another healer on his squad instead of going damage oriented. Like actually most Siriuses tend to do that a little bit with the Celestial Cycle, which is if you use your R, it recharges your weapon. You can get huge damage out really fast by getting a charged M1 into your R and do a charged M1. It's really ridiculous.
That's actually something I didn't even realize, that Gas Squad is running a double healer comp. That's something else, really. I mean, they don't have a frontliner. I guess Sirius can try. But
yeah, actually, both teams are running a double healer right now, so we're seeing kind of a mirror combo setup.
Wow, mind me for not being able to notice about right now. Q-Boy Crew going to be forcing Gas Squad back into their spawn, just wailing on the damage of the T-Bone on that tie. He's not going to be able to peel off from anybody. He actually gets separated from the rest of his team as the monster on Oldor is doing as much damage as he possibly can. He does get a nice consume off to try and save him, but he's going to get rooted now. Sirius turns his attention to the bottom side to try and peel for his Taya. That's going to be a great heal for him, and he's going to be able to get away just fine. Shifu right now repositioning the top side. His Kunju is going to be triggered, but it's not going to matter to him. A nice Oldur ultimate onto him means that he's going to be able to reposition closer. The Whirling Blades is going to allow him to try and pick up that orb, but it's not going to matter. That's going to be one going down, another one going down, and right now, Q Boy Crew looking like they're really dominating.
Yeah, I really like the use of Oldur onto the Shifu. Shifu has his ult, and then Oldur ults him onto somebody, and then he's able to use his ult, and it's really putting out some big damage because it's a stun, not an in-cap, so the ultimate damage doesn't break it. I really, really like that setup. That's just a smart play there.
I'm still, my apologies, I'm still reeling from the fact that these are 2 double healer comps. I mean, is this the new meta? Could this be it? Have they found something that we don't know? We have Paloma and Sirius on one side, Oldur and Sirius on the other. And I think the biggest difference, of course, being right now is IRF on that Shifu versus T-Bones on that Taya. T-Bones needs to kite harder. He needs to be able to play solo more and get everybody off of him while the healers do both healing and damage as much as they can. Shifu is very mobile, very easy to escape. Taya, on the other hand, she has a couple of escapes, but it takes a really good Taya to try and counter a Shifu like that.
Yeah, I really like this initial engage here from the Sirius. Does get his his counter triggered, able to get some weaken out, doing a bit of damage, but a huge triple X strike there. Holy cow, that is awesome.
That was amazing on T-Bone's side. Now he's going to follow through. He does pick up the Conjo, but that actually puts Shifu in a bad position in between the entire enemy team. He's going to be panicked away as T-Bones tries to recover a little bit. He's taking so much damage. He gets himself away pretty easily, and now he's doing some solid damage from the backline. And X-Rite's going to stun up the enemy Sirius, and that's going to spell very bad. Taya gets his ultimate. The Oldur ultimate does reposition Sirius, but that Taya ultimate is doing so much damage, and that's going to be a pickup from the Ancestral Spear from Paloma. And another orb going to go down for the red team. And holy crap, back and forth we see these teams going. Q Boy Crew, then Gas Squad, then Q Boy Crew, and now we see Gas Squad coming out again with another victory. Holy crap.
Yeah, really good play here by Gas Squad. I like that they were able to put a little bit of pressure onto Q Boy was able to put a little bit of pressure onto Taya, but they responded really well. They were able to reposition. They were able to get a little bit of space for her. She ended up getting that triple X strike, and that was really a turning point for me. That was where a lot of damage got spread out. It couldn't get healed, and then you saw an ultimate miss, unfortunately, from Oldur on, and you know that's just a lot of energy wasted. You can't really be doing that.
Something to note real quick is with Shifu's Battlerites, he did not take the Battlerite that allows him to get instantly healed off of his Kunju trigger, and that's going to spell danger for when he's in the middle of everybody doing as much damage as he can. Like we see right now on the bottom side of the map, Shifu's going to be putting down some solid damage on the enemy Sirius and the Paloma, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough as they're able to kite him away. It's a lot of chip damage. His counter is not going to be triggered, and right now it's actually spelling pretty bad right now for Phenon. Phenon going to have to reposition. He does have his weakening strike, so if he wants to re-engage, it'll spell nicely for his team. We'll see what's going to happen right now. He has his ultimate. That's going to be a 2-man ultimate, but he gets petrified in the middle of it. He does still have that ultimate charge, so maybe he'll be able to heal up in time and recoup. But let's see what's happening right now on the right side of the screen. We have E-Dubs getting kited back into Gas Squad spawn. There we go, my apologies. And he's going to be taking so much damage right now. The Sirius ultimate is going to be able to heal him up, but it's not going to matter. It's a great X-Strike. He's going to spell very poorly for the monster on Oldur. Oldur right now backing out to the left side of the screen, but unfortunately it's not going to do much for him. And that's going to be Paloma going down, though, while Oldur was too busy being kited.
Yeah, Oldur did end up picking up that kill, which is a very nice job. The Petrified coming out, they're doing a much better job of setting up this CC. As you see the M1R, M1 being used, and that is exactly what they need to do. If they can keep jumping on this Taya, especially early on, Taya doesn't have great escapes. If Sirius can stay on her, that is going to be the death of Taya every single match.
Well, it was a pretty close round that time, but Cute Boy Crew is going to be able to pick that one up. Gas Squad putting up quite a fight there, but, I mean, holy crap. These games are really going back and forth. I don't know if it's because of the double healer or not, but there's so many instances where so much damage goes down, they reset, and then all of a sudden the whole fight shifts. Cooldowns are down. People are managing cooldowns a little bit better. I mean, this is a whole lot of team play versus team play, seeing who gets picked up and who doesn't, or who gets picked off and who doesn't. Phenon right there, unfortunately late to the fight. It's not going to matter, though. He popped off his mount a little too early.
There's been a lot of counters triggered this match, and if either team can really close in and not hit these triggers, you're going to see an absolute swing in the momentum here. So hopefully one of these teams will adjust and be able to do that.
IRF actually got pretty hard hard kited there, but it's not going to matter as the blue team is able to pick up first orb. Taya on the bottom side, she's taking so much damage though. Sirius is on her as well as Odor. She's going to have to try and get out. The Whirling Blades is going to do as much damage as possible, but unfortunately Shifu's not going to be able to reach that Taya. Taya able to kite backwards. She's on the top side right now, but it's not looking too healthy right now for Sirius. He does get other sided, and an ultimate means he's going to try and heal himself up, but it's not going to matter as the enemy Sirius ultimate is going to be doing so much damage to him. Taya on the top left side is trying to kite that Shifu, and it might be the biggest thing ever if Z Travesty can keep the other two busy while Taya tries to take out that Shifu. Z Travesty, other side's out of the Petrify, which is going to be amazing for him, but Taya not looking too healthy right now. She throws herself into the middle of the fight, and she's going to be trying hitting that Oldor. The time bender is going to be down, and that's going to be an X-Strike stunning up that Sirius. She's trying to do as much damage to the Shifu, but she's not going to be able to do anything. A Sirius off on top of her, and he's going to go down, and she's going to go down. Z Travesty now gets in-cap stunned, weakened, and he's just taking so much damage. Not looking too good right now, as this is round 6 rather. Look like it's going to go in favor of Cute Boy Crew.
Yeah, I think right now Gas Squad needs to make an adjustment and allow Sirius to transition to a little bit more of the pocket healer role and allow the Paloma to be a little bit more aggressive. She has the root with her wolf. She has the self-heal with her wolf. And if she can play aggressive, she can put a lot of damage and control onto Cute Boy Crew. And this will really make them have to adjust. In my opinion, this is the best way for them to come back here.
Round 7, match point. Cute Boy Crew looking pretty good right now, pushing everybody back into the Gas Squad spawn. That's going to be a lot of damage going on onto the Taya, as she is the only one that got out of that Petrified because of all the damage she took. But Shifu's going to be Petrified, which means that Taya's going to have time to reset. The orb is up. It's going to be going down for the blue side, which spells very poorly for Gas Squad right now. Taya on the top side, she does get in-capped, and Shifu's going to be hopping onto her. IRF at full health, Taya at barely any, but Shifu is going to be Petrified. It's a double Petrify actually onto Sirius and the Shifu. There we go. But Taya right now not looking too good. She's trying to kite, she's trying to do everything, but that's going to be a serious ultimate onto her. She's got, and another Whirling Blades onto her. She gets other side out of the way, but the Whirling Blades is going to take its toll on the Z Travesty on that Paloma. And Adora Ultimate's going to reposition the Sirius onto the other Sirius. And oh my god, Ancestral Spirit going down, followed by another Sirius ultimate, and then Taya's ultimate. You see so many ultimates being thrown around for this is the big fight. This is the match point right here. Taya trying to kite to the best of her ability. IRF getting kited though. Taya gets Petrified, but she does get the X right off. It's not going to matter right now. DeMonster's able to send it back at her. Taya on the bottom side now trying to do as much as he can, but E-Dub's looking as low as he can. He does reposition, gets a great ultimate, but Taya's able to dodge the majority of the damage. She gets other side now on the top side of the fight. On the bottom side, we do see a great Petrify and a great X-Strike being double stunned, but Taya taking so much damage, she pushes him away. The Whirling Blades on her. She kiting back into the spawn, and she's going to drop. That's going to be one down for Gas Squad right now. E-Dub's taking some damage from Z Travesty. Z Travesty has to play aggressively right now. It's a double support comp. It's not looking too good.
No, and the counter's not going to be triggered here. Big damage going to be set up. Unfortunately, Oldora interrupted his teammate's combo there, but this looks like it's going to be an easy cleanup here for CBC.
Z Travesty is trying to reposition. He's trying to do the best of his ability. That's going to be a Shifu big ultimate, 3-man ultimate, doing as much damage as he possibly can. He does get rooted though. Unfortunately, he's not going to have his escape. On the top side, Z Travesty is going to try and save the fact that his teammate just died, but it doesn't matter. The Sirius ultimate takes him down. That's going to be the game going to Cute Boy Crew.
Well done, Cute Boy Crew. They just did a little bit of a better job not hitting counters. They were able to focus their damage a bit more and really pressure that Taya